In this world of processed food and chemicals, wouldn't it be great to know that you could grow something healthy, fresh, and wholesome in your own kitchen? Well, in this edition of Give Us This Day Wisconsin, LaWanda will show you how you can grow sprouts in your kitchen, just like we have here that I'm going to put on my salad for today. So stay tuned and enjoy.
Today I'm going to show you how you can raise sprouts indoors on your countertop. You can invest up to $100 in a sprouting system, but you really don't need to. All you need is a quart jar and a cover that you can pour water through. I bought this cover at my local health food store. It's just basically a screen with a piece of plastic for about $1. You don't even need to buy that though. You could just take a piece of window screen and fold it over the top, put a rubber band around it, and use that. There are a lot of kind of sprouts you can buy and grow. There are any grain, seed, or legume will work. Alfalfa is the most common. You can get clover, radish, sunflower, bean, pea, lentil, mustard. Any of those will work. Today I'm going to use a zesty sprouting mix with clover, fenugreek, and radish seeds in. To get started, all you do is take about a tablespoon of seeds, put it in the jar, put the cover on, fill the jar with water, or not even really fill it, just a few inches will do. I'm going to just give it a rinse once and then fill it and cover it. Make sure the seeds are covered probably a couple inches. And that's all you do to get started. Now we're going to let this sit overnight or at least 8 hours, and then I'll show you what to do next. Well, the seeds have been soaking about 8 hours now, and you can see they've swollen up a little bit, and the seed coats have softened from the water, and that will allow them to germinate in it maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. What we're going to do is pour the water off, and then let some new water run in through the screen. Pour that off as well. We'll be doing the same thing about every 12 hours for the next 4 or 5 days until the sprouts fill up. They'll fill up the entire jar. What I'm going to do is kind of roll the jar so the seeds stick all around the edges. Otherwise, they'll all clump in the bottom and they might get moldy. So I'm doing this so that air can reach each seed. So now we'll wait till tomorrow morning. We'll do it again. Okay, it's day 3. It's been about 48 hours since I first drained the water off the sprouts and started letting them grow. And you can see the sprouts are about a ½ inch long. And it's time to rinse and drain them again. And I do this about every 12 hours. And if you think that you won't be able to remember to do this every 12 hours for about 5 or 6 days, then this project is not for you. Because if you forget, you're just going to have a moldy mess, and you don't want to be eating that. Okay, 12 hours, we'll do it again. It's day 5. This is how we're progressing. I'm going to do the rinsing. I'm thinking that by tomorrow the jar might be full, and then I'll show you what the next step is. They seem to put on their most dramatic growth overnight. So I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning. Okay, it's day 6, and as you can see, the sprouts have pretty well filled up the jar and started to green up. And now we're going to go on to the next step. What we want to do is allow the sprouts that are in the middle of the jar, which aren't green because they weren't exposed to the light, to be out in the light a little bit and green up. What I'll do is get them out with a fork. All the sprouts are kind of intertwined, and then spread them out on this plate and set them in the light for half a day or so, a few hours anyway, and they'll green up just fine, and they'll be ready to eat. If you remember, this whole jar of sprouts came from just 1 tablespoon of seeds. It took 6 days to go from a tablespoon of seeds to a quart jar full of nice healthy sprouts. In summer, it might have taken only 3 or 4 days when the air temperature is warmer. In winter, when the indoor temperature is cooler, it takes a little bit longer for the sprouts to grow. Thanks for joining us this time on Give Us the Stay Wisconsin.